I read from another freeze-drying mom that if you soak the breast milk powder in water for up to 2 hours, it dissolves better. So you best believe I wanted to put it to the test. I added the proper ratio into warm water and mixed. Immediately, this is what the powder looked like. 30 minutes in, it didn't change a whole lot. After 1 hour, I could see that the particles seemed a little smaller, but I'm not sure it blended as much as I had expected it to. This is the reconstituted milk after 2 hours. It does seem slightly more dissolved, especially when I put it side by side with how it looked immediately after first mixing it together. Now, since I reconstituted the powder in warm water, 2 hours is the longest this milk is able to last before it is no longer consumable, according to my understanding. I'm not planning on using this milk for consumption, so I decided to put it in the fridge overnight to see if it will continue to dissolve. After just over 11 hours in the fridge, the milk does look quite a bit creamier. The powder granules are not quite as large and the consistency is smoother. So I suppose if you wanted to obtain the creamiest possible texture, you could reconstitute the powder in cold water and let it sit overnight, and it would ultimately dissolve a little bit more thoroughly. Then perhaps it could be warmed up just before feeding it to the baby. As long as the milk remains cold, it can stay consumable for up to about 24 hours. But as soon as it is warmed up, it should be used within about 2 hours. I guess the question at this point is whether or not it is actually worth it to you to wait that long for the milk to be at its creamiest.